that point, you were in jail and you wrote, "I didn't do this."
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, let's look at the next letter here. If you can tell me if that's a letter you wrote, then we can go right to the highlighted sections, but I don't want to rush you.
It's Exhibit 9, correct?
Exhibit 9, sorry, Judge.
That's fine.
It is a letter I wrote, yeah.
Okay, and can you read the highlighted portion? I think it looks as though there's 2 on the first page. This was dated December 4th, 2023. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's written on the top. If you could please read the highlighted portion.
Yes, it says, well, they arrested me for the obvious reason, right? But they want me to cooperate against you because according to them, I know more than it's being said, and they say they know more than I think they know.
Okay, and then the lower portion?
It says the only way this I'm not sure what I said either, but the only way this case is not going to trial if they drop the charge, and we know they won't.
Okay, and that's, do you recall whether or not you've said this statement, the first one, whether you had met with the police or the prosecutors at this point on December 4th?
No, I have not met with them.
So this information comes from when you and your lawyer were talking?
Yes.
Okay. And then you wrote a letter to Brendan about that?
Yes.
Okay, what was the intention of that?
The letter?
Yeah.
To let him know, but I think I always let them, Brendan and his mom, know that the Commonwealth was offering me something in exchange of my cooperation, and I always let them know.
Okay, and this just supports that you weren't going to do anything with cooperation?
Yes.
And in the last letter you said because you didn't do anything?
Right.
Okay. I'm sorry, I think I may have hit the same one. Was that number 8, Judge?
That was number 9.
Number 9, okay.
That is the same one on screen.
Okay, sorry. Ma'am, can you take a look at this letter and read it, make sure that it's something that you authored, and then we'll look at the highlighted portion.
Is this Exhibit 10?
This would be 10, yes, thank you, Judge.
Yes.
Okay, you ready to move down to that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, can you see it? Can you read that read that highlighted
The
portion?
highlight, yes. It says, do you know why we, parentheses, me, Dina, and many other people, close parentheses, think about suicide? It's when you're facing too much pain, living too much pain, the pain you cannot bear, the pain you want to be able to change or to make any better. I'll tell you this, what I can't bear, a life sitting in prison and causing pain to all of you and my family in Brazil. A life without you guys, Brendan, Valerie, a life where my dreams can't come true.
Okay, let me just check and see if there's any further highlighted.
Your Honor, do you mind if I move the microphone
Yes,
so
okay.
she won't have to track it so much?
All right,
Yeah.
you can do that. That'd be fine. Thank you.
Okay. If you need it over here.
Okay, it's
This
better.
one doesn't bend the way.
She has to be close to it.
Yeah, that way you can lean in and read.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, Your Honor.
Ma'am, can you see this letter?
Yes,
And this would be marked as I'm sorry, Judge, bad habit. Defendant's Exhibit Number 11.
Yes.
Is this a letter you wrote?
yes.
Please read the highlighted portion.
Yes, it says they want me to cooperate against you, your son. Since the beginning, they've told us they could make, they've told us they could make from my charges something very simple called misdemeanor, and I wouldn't be charged with this if I decided to cooperate with them. They know I'm not doing that. I don't have anything to cooperate with them. With what they say that happened, I know it didn't make them happy. So they will do anything to hold me here, anything for them to win. They've got it so far, right? I have no idea what they are making up, faking stuff, lies, etc.
Okay, and there's another portion down below.
And I said, I would give my life for his, and I would never do anything to hurt him or against him. Whatever they're saying, whatever they want to believe, I don't care. I would take the blame for both of us.
And this is a letter to Mrs. Banfield, correct?
To his mother, to his mother.
His mother, Tess.
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, if you could look at the screen, do you see a new letter there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you read that to determine if that is your handwritten letter?
It is.
And can you look at the highlight portion? This would be Exhibit 12.
Thank you.
Can you read the highlighted portion?
Yeah, sure. It says, I would do anything for you. If they want me to turn against you, if they think or whatever they believe, and if they want to blame me for that, that's okay. I can take the blame. I'll never do anything to hurt you or against you.
Now, just to kind of break away from that for a second, the letter's date is January 3rd, 2024, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And in 2024, you had been charged with one count of murder and one count of use of firearm in the commission of a felony, correct?
Correct.
And that's what we saw.
All right, the defense having her go through the letters that she wrote after she was taken into custody and charged with murder. Let's get a break. When we come back, more of the au pair on cross-examination. Stay with us.
Tragic murder of Keith Canero and his entire family.
This one is the most brutal case that I've seen in my experience here.
The Mansion Murders Trial. Live coverage today on Court TV.
Let's go back into that Virginia courtroom. More of the cross-examination of the au pair.
that's what we saw in the plea agreements that they just showed you that had been dropped, correct?
Correct.
Okay, but you were charged with a warrant of arrest, so you had a preliminary hearing at some point, correct?
Correct.
And when did that preliminary hearing, what month of the year was it in 2024?
If I remember right, it was around March, if
Okay.
I remember right.
If I told you it was April, would that sound right?
In my mind, I have March, but
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So you knew there was something coming ahead which was important for you,
yes,
correct? And so, and is it fair to say in your communications with your lawyer and you're learning about this case, you were receiving discovery from the Commonwealth?
yes,
Okay, and so when your lawyer would get discovery, he would provide discovery to you, is that right?
it is.
Okay, and kind of moving forward toward what ultimately would have been your trial date in 2024, November 12th, you had received all discovery from the Commonwealth prior to September 30th, is that right?
I guess so.
Okay, and so that was discovery that you and your lawyer, and in fact, the case was continued one time because there was more discovery that was being held back and your lawyer had to review it in order to get ready for the next trial, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and is it fair to say it's a pretty large amount of discovery?
Yes,
Okay, lots of videos, lots of reports, lots of other things, correct?
correct.
And you got a chance to fully understand all of that prior to what was going to be your second trial date.
Well, from my understanding, yeah,
Okay. But you had full discovery is what I'm trying to say.
yes,
Okay. Would you agree with me that everything that you testified to yesterday was provided to you in discovery?
I'm not sure if I'm following your question.
Well, you had a series of facts that you were pointing out to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and this was within weeks of your trial that was scheduled, correct? So you had all the information, and is that what the basis for what you testified to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury was yesterday?
Objection, Your Honor, this is ambiguous.
Ambiguous is your objection?
Yes.
Overruled.
Do you understand my question?
Nope.
Okay, let me repeat it. So what I'm saying is, and what you've said to me is that you received all the discovery for the case. That would be what the Commonwealth's required to give you before you go to trial. And what I'm asking you is the basis for your testimony yesterday was provided in discovery prior to you testifying here today, correct?
Well, are you suggesting that my testimony is based on the discovery and not the facts that happened? I'm not sure. I'm confused still. Sorry.
Well, just tell us what role did the discovery play in the decision to speak yesterday and what you said?
The truth?
Okay, I appreciate that. Was that the truth that was provided by the discovery so you could work for the Commonwealth?
No. The truth was that really happened. I can't make my words fit into the evidence.
Okay. Well, I guess what I'm saying is you can make their evidence fit into your words, however.
I don't know what you're suggesting. I'm utterly confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's just go back to our letters here, and we'll get back to that.
That's Exhibit 12.
Ma'am, is this a letter you wrote to my client, Brendan Banfield?
Yes.
Okay, and can you look at the highlighted portions and please read that off for the jury?
Is that
Yes.
Exhibit 13?
I'm sorry, 13. Your
Okay,
Honor.
thank you.
It says, excuse me, it says, oh,
Sorry, I'm just trying to get it centered for you.
okay. It says, nobody is more afraid and sad, upset than me. I'm the one facing life in prison. Even though we are confident and positive that we have a strong case, we don't know what's going to happen. I can be fucked up forever. Will be up to 12 people to decide.
Was this before or after your preliminary hearing?
Like I said, I do not know the date.
Oh, sorry, let me show you.
I mean, I do not remember the date of my preliminary hearing, so I can't tell for sure whether or not it's after that.
Okay. But your letters seem to be changing tone. You're talking more about the case at that point. Would that be a reason why you, either the preliminary hearing had come or was gone?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Thank you.